Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards. I'm going to go ahead and use this new pink tarot card deck that I got. It's holographic. It's really cool. I love it so much. Also, something I want to say is that in these readings, I also make it a thing to give you advice regarding other aspects of life, okay, like messages from your spirit guides, from the universe, because I don't want you to come on my channel and think, okay, this is just for love. Maybe you are here just for that, but it's like, I want you to get more out of your time, like, you know, watching the content on my channel. I want you to get your values worth. I believe that, like, even if you're head over heels in love with someone, you want to know what's going on, you know, you deserve to benefit in other areas of life too, right? A lot of the times this journey for finding love or manifesting a specific person, right, is just another way to get to know yourself on a deeper level. And all this inner work that you've been doing, even if it's just to manifest love, definitely does bleed into other areas of life. So yeah, I just want to, you know, clarify that, like, this is not just for your person. This is just this is also for, you know, you getting to know yourself on a deeper level, which I think is like the best form of, like, one of the best forms of love, one of the best gifts you can get. Although it's completely fine to, you know, want romantic love, want gifts in other areas of life. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your person. I already went ahead and shuffled the deck. Okay, of course we get the Devil. Wow. So yeah, this has to do with attachment. Yeah, like, maybe negative behaviors, wanting a lot of validation. I feel like your person does sort of fall into that category a little bit. It's not like they're a completely bad person or anything. I don't even think they are a bad person. Just because you get the Devil doesn't mean they're necessarily bad people. It's just that maybe they're they've given into temptation. They like partying, they like, you know, drinking, they do things in an excessive way, or they want a lot of validation. Sometimes this can have to do with like player energy, you know, addictions, things like that. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Okay, we also got here the Star. Okay, so I really like this. So this has to do with hope, renewal, healing. So I do feel like, you know, because of your presence in this person's life, I do feel like this person wants to heal. It's like you've inspired them to heal. You've inspired them to be a better version of themselves. You've inspired them to want more out of life, to, you know, get rid of these like negative tendencies, to not care about or crave validation as much. I feel like you've really been a catalyst for their growth, and they've been a catalyst for your growth as well. So I really love this. Okay, this means that there is a hope for the both of you. There is a hope for a beautiful future for the both of you. This person is actively working on healing. Okay, this is just like a temporary fleeting card. Like, something I also want to tell you is that you are not your circumstances. You are not the bad things that have happened to you that you've observed. You are not that, you know, person that always gets cheated on, that always gets hurt in relationships. You're so much more than that. You know, I'm seeing something to do with labels. Like, even sometimes this has to do with like attachment to certain labels, certain ways of thinking, certain negative habits or patterns, right? It doesn't necessarily just have to do with like, oh, partying all the time. Someone could, like, you know, not be a partier, but like still have, like, you know, some, you know, quote unquote devilish tendencies within them, as in like negative ways of thinking, or like, you know, staying too attached to you know, the past, or just even like labels that don't necessarily serve them. Like, you know, sometimes even constantly being in a victim mentality mindset. Okay, so I'm seeing that this person came into your life to show you something about maybe the way that you perceive love and relationships, or, you know, whatever you're into when it comes to love and relationships, man, woman, whoever, right? Yeah, don't be a slave to your own thoughts. Okay, don't, you know, fall into that like perpetual victim mindset. Sometimes it's okay to say, like, yeah, I was a victim in this situation, and yeah, it really hurt, but what are you going to do to transcend? What are you going to do to heal from that? What are you going to do to further your life? Do you want to stay in that victim mentality? Because sometimes, you know, that's also an unconscious thing. Sometimes people like you know, being in a victim mentality because they're so used to that, right? And like, okay, I'm just used to this, so whatever. Maybe sometimes, you know, I'm not saying you do this, or a lot of people do this. Sometimes people even do it for attention, like, oh, look at me, like I'm hurt, you know, this, that, right? But sometimes not. Okay, I'm not saying that's always the case. Sometimes people are in genuinely bad positions in their life, and they genuinely need help. There's, you know, this one thing I want to say is discernment, right? So yeah, you know, just also everything I say, you guys, take with a grain of salt. If there's anything that for whatever reason offends you, like, you know, apologies in advance. This is just my way of reading things. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, I really just want to put that out there. I'm also getting Capricorn, Aquarius placements, but, you know, the good thing is that, like, there is a bright future. There is hope for a future. Again, renewal, you know, positivity. inspiration. I feel like you have inspired this person to want to do more with their life, to really be there for them, to, you know, you restored something within them. You brought joy and happiness into their life. Maybe at times you felt like they sort of drained you. Maybe they just weren't doing enough, or they just weren't living up to your expectations. Okay, but I mean, let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. But there is hope for things to get better. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we got here the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like right now maybe you feel like you're in this like weird sort of like limbo space, like there's a little bit of stagnancy. This person, you know, this does say like breakup, like, you know, just feeling kind of abandoned, separation. Maybe you feel like you were left out in the cold, or maybe you even left this person out in the cold. Maybe you're just like, no, I need to distance myself so I can regain myself, regain composure, recalibrate myself. Okay, and that's okay. If you feel like you want to take a break from this person, well, you know, you work on yourself, and you know, they're also working on their healing, and you feel like they're going to come back together, and, or, you know, you feel like they're going to work on themselves so you can come back together and be the best version of yourselves. You're in the right to do that, you know, like there's nothing wrong with doing that. Just because you don't have each other added on social media right now, or you're taking a break, doesn't mean that things won't like work out, or it's always going to be this way. Okay, so yeah, right now I am seeing this feeling of like loss, departure, sadness, and like maybe you're the one that walked away, and maybe it really hurt you. You're just like, I really wish things would work out with this person, because there was you know, a lot of attraction in this connection. You were really passionate about this person, but I'm seeing that maybe they did something that sort of made you feel left out in the cold, and you're just like, you know what, no, I have to put myself first. As much as I love this person, or I have feelings for this person, or I like this person, I really have to put myself first. And you know, you're really honoring yourself by doing that. Okay, and again, because you're doing that, you're gonna be blessed with so much abundance and positivity in your life. Okay, yeah, we got here the 2 of Cups, so this is the soulmate card. Okay, so sometimes it does happen that, yeah, you have a rough beginning or some rough patches, but you can always come back together and, like, you know, have it be a beautiful perpetually just amazing relationship. Okay, so this can be something that, you know, okay, fine, you had a couple of rough patches, but for the rest of the time that you spend together, things are just perfect, things are just amazing. That totally can happen if you think it can happen. Okay, again, you are not your circumstances. You don't have to stay attached to lower vibrational, you know, thoughts or things. Okay, I am seeing, you know, cooperation, reciprocity. This person does love you. They do have a lot of feelings for you. They need to love themselves more. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? The end of hostility, fair partnership. Things are going to be looking up for you, okay? We also got here, yeah, 4 of Cups. So it's like, yeah, maybe this person just needs to, you know, they need some time to themselves to recalibrate their feelings, okay? Maybe this can come off as like, oh, 4 of Cups energy. They just don't care. They're just not into me. But that's not the case at all. We do have this 2 of Cups energy here. It's more so that they just need some time to recalibrate. Sometimes, you know, they don't, like, you know how sometimes when you lack serotonin, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so stressed, like I just cannot feel anything right now, right? But then it comes back. It's not like you feel that way forever, right? Like, that's what I'm sort of seeing this person is going through, because they do have a lot of love for you, but again, they sometimes need to just work on themselves and work on, like, healing themselves on an emotional level. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Love Messages Oracle cards deck. Okay, so we got your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. I'm really focusing on the Star and 2 of Cups card here, because these are some really strong cards that indicate that there is hope for this connection to go somewhere. Okay, a higher level of commitment. I love that so much. Be optimistic. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's really about your mindset, your perception about love, your assumptions about this person, right? Law of assumption, that's going to dictate what happens in this connection. Okay, you can watch all the tarot readings you want, use all the divination tools, but it's really your mentality and mindset that will really decipher what happens. Yeah, keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Open yourself to love. I feel like this is something that the both of you are doing. You're opening yourself up to healthy love. They want to open themselves up to healthy love. They want to be able to communicate with you. They want to, like, really be there for you. They want to show you that they do care for you, that they do love you, they do have feelings for you. But sometimes it's like, you know, while there is love, there needs to be action that reflects that, right? You can love someone so much, but, you know, or they can love you so much, but their actions should reflect that. And I feel like that's something that your person is doing. Like, their love for you inspires them so much that they want to come forward, they want to treat you well, they want to treat you like the amazing person that you are. Okay, like, this person's feelings for you have just been growing deeper and deeper, and don't be surprised if they tell you that they love you, or something like that happens, because I do see that happening. I actually have a success story which was so amazing. I can't wait to share it, because I do law of assumption coaching. You know, check that out if you're interested. I can help you manifest your specific person, and I use mostly self-concept to do that, right? But I do have a success story about how one of my clients got her person to say I love you. So that's really exciting. Okay, so definitely definitely keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. Really hope this helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light.